So packing for wild camping, I like it to keep it quite simple with what I take and how I take it. And for me, one bag to carry everything is preferable for me. Panniers, side panniers, soft panniers, I favour away from them. I do have a system specifically for it, but I kind of like the one bag. This one is a soft bag from Duristan, and it does fold, so typically you can put it kind of over the bike and load it to have a little bit of sort of side weight in the way, and load it centrally. It doesn't cause too much of an issue for me, providing the bag itself is not overpacked and light. And the way to do that is not to take too many things. And wild camping, really, you don't need that many things. One of my luxury items, straight up, is a pillow. This is not an inflatable pillow by design. Inflatable pillows are a bit annoying. They flap, they make noise, they pop from under your head in the middle of the night. This one is a memory foam, still quite small, still can compress it down. Compressibility is not a big issue because, again, I'm not taking that many things and there's a bag that's big enough for it. So it just saves you less fuss of packing because you can just chuck it in. And then for my, straight away really to a sleep system. And the sleep system for me, and the one that I prefer, is a bivy bag for its simplicity. And this is kind of a custom system, which is a bivy bag, an Alp Kit bivy bag. Contained within this, there's a sleeping bag, which is sort of a 3-season sleeping bag, and then there's a inflatable mat inside that again. So a little bit like an Australian swag, but using just pieces of kits that I already have. The beauty of this system, well, one of the downsides is it's not that big, I guess. You know, if you put them separately and so on, you might be able to have less compressible volume, but it is light. So ultimately all you're really losing is the volume aspect. And again, with the things that I'm picking, I'm not too fussy about volume overall. And it literally rolls out, put some air in it, and it's ready to go. And it takes about 5 minutes maybe from taking it out of this bag and onto the floor. So in a stealth camping situation, both for setting up your camp and for taking it up in the morning, you lose no time, which I prefer. And beyond that, this isn't actually the camp kit that I would use. I'll go a little bit more minimal in this, but some type of cooking set. A tarp that complements the bivy, which again, small, nothing complicated, and some pegs for staking. And outside that, I've got a rucksack, and within my rucksack, again, keeping things quite simple. This is slightly bigger than some of the other rucksacks that I have. The intention isn't to make it heavy. Everything that goes in here will be lightweight and relatively compact, but with, again, not having to worry too much about volume, you can put a variety of things in here and you don't have to be too selective, apart from the idea that you put in the right things. Goggles on top. This is a Liat XL DBX, which I think actually is a mountain bike bag, if memory serves me. I also have a Kriega bag, which is smaller, also good, but for maybe different purposes. Within this, I'll have a head torch, a spoon, a water bottle compressed, some camera kit, which will all fit in the front. That's pretty much it. Stacked away, maybe some emergency stuff, not too much. Screen cleaner, I think, is in there. I'd probably be selective about that, about whether I would actually use it in a given day. And there's kind of a rule: if you don't use something over time, just get rid of it. And then within the compartment of the self, this is actually probably the cooking kit that I would actually use, which is a titanium pot with a frying pan on top. Very light, a little bit of volume, but again, it's light, so it doesn't really matter. And a sort of a bush box. Again, this is by Alp Kit specifically, but it allows you to put some burnable material in here, and it'll create a sort of a contained flame. And the good thing about it is that it's easy to source the material for it. You have to be a little bit careful because there's an open flame system. Meths and some type of system like that is similar size, similar convenience. I would also consider that. I have used gas sometimes as well, but if I can, I'll try to use something maybe a little bit more natural, because of the waste involved within the canisters, etc. A mug is always good, just a simple mug. It came in the other system, but this is, I'll probably just carry one mug. Spare pair of gloves, a water thing that's actually encompassed within this system, and for now that's about it. I would add a couple more things as I was going out the door, probably my first meal, but that's it, not multiple meals, and that's all I would need ultimately to stay out for maybe 3 nights, maybe a weekend away. You might be tempted to take more things, but really you'll be relatively comfortable with this and have everything you need. And I think anything beyond that, you are starting to put maybe a considerable amount of weight on the bike. And then separately on the bike itself. I'll have within the KTM 790 Adventure, it comes with sort of side panniers, small compartments. There's a little bit of air space within this. In a separate video I might take out what's in here, but in this side I'll have a puncture repair kit plus electric inflator, which is fits again all the way, quite light within itself. And then on this side I've pre-packed tools that are contained within here, and it contains pretty much everything you would need, combined with another little tool kit that I have for removing all the bolts that you can kind of see and get to and would typically need to fiddle with in a one night get yourself out of trouble kind of scenario. So yeah, all you need, you can literally grab that and go, and I like the simplicity of that system. Thanks for watching.